Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, and we just finished the second chapter of the game, the Season of Bloom. I've only just returned to the throne room, and I want to take a look at what is going on in the kingdom right now. Let's see. It's time to pay tribute to those who fell while fighting against the Bloom. Okay. Amiri wants to talk. Yep. Right. So, let's see. What is this? Repercussions of the pestilence. Your realm is suffering in the aftermath of the recent calamity. Income is reduced by 5 BP per turn. Every time an event is resolved by an advisor with a success or triumph result, the increase in the respective stat is reduced by 1. I see. And how long does that take? It's not really mentioned, is it? And we're still stable for some reason. Okay, let's just take a look at the events. Strange hedonistic teachings are spreading among the citizens. Adherents refuse to work and consider it normal to steal, cheat, and live at the expense of others. Production in the region is in decline. Population is growing poor. Oh, we actually have someone to put on that. Okay, that's good. And what was the other one? Trade taxes. Once again, okay, we cannot do that. Let's see what we can rank up. So the High Priest and the General. Okay. Pretty much everyone can be ranked up. Let's see. Recovery from the pestilence. Ah, okay, this is the one. It will take a lot of effort to deal with the aftermath of the recent calamity. Removes the repercussions of the pestilence condition and improves the state of unrest one step towards stable, but it is already stable. We can ask Harem to do this, so let's do that. Takes 60 days. Let's start that immediately. There are 2 others. Let's see. Divine protection from poison provides immunity to poisons in the claimed region. Okay. That is also a harem. What was the cost of that? 100 BP. And then open the guard headquarters. Keston Gares fought valiantly, holding back the monster invasion. Honor his actions by naming the new guard headquarters after him. Yes, so we can put Amiri on that one. Okay, so Keston was not an advisor, it seems. Right, okay. So then let's put the storyteller on this one. 70% chance. I would prefer that that succeeds. Okay, and I think pretty much everyone is now working on something. Let me see if there is someone left to rank up. I highly doubt it, actually. Yep. Yeah, so no ranking up. Lindsay, I think, is the one that is back the soonest, in 2 days. Alright, so one of the quests that we have is to find Sartayne. And this is actually his house. Let's see what he has to say. Sartayne gazes at you in astonishment. Something seems different. No longer does he appear dim-witted and servile. Instead, he seems self-confident and firm. I didn't expect to see you here. How can I help you? You've been spoiling Nazriel's work, haven't you? You got me. I confess. Who figured it out? You or her? Anyway, that's not important right now. Why did I do it? Purely for the sake of revenge. Years ago, she invested a lot of effort in devastating my father, who was himself a well-known weaponsmith. He lost everything that was dear to him, his reputation, his workshop, his whole life's purpose. When I found out the rascal was here, I decided to seize the opportunity. I arrived here, got myself an apprentice's position, set my hands to work. I'm smarter and more skilled than she might think. Worked hard by the anvil during the day and crafted cursed items at night. Nazriel's pride is her soft spot. Perfect place to strike. Decided to tarnish her image, make her look clumsy and incompetent, ruin her reputation, and of course destroy that masterpiece she's been making such a fuss over. I'd hoped to see Nazriel's head on the chopping block, but since you're here, I have a better idea, Your Grace. Would you like to hire a new weaponsmith? I'm aware you had a deal with Nazriel, but if you decide to break that deal and declare me the course master blacksmith and allow me to keep Nazriel as an assistant, oh, I could never thank you enough. What do you say? Right. I respect our deal with Nazriel. You're going to jail. So that's how it is. Very well. I was prepared for this turn of events. Let's see how well you can handle my new friends. Uh-oh. Well, let's see how you can deal with... Let's see... Large elementals, Mylodon, bear. I don't want that. I want something else. Where is this big thing that I can turn into? Well, let's become an earth elemental then. That should be fun too. Yep, that's fun too. Oh, this is cool actually, this elemental thingy. But I cannot... Oh, I cannot grab anything now? Really? Okay. That takes 9 hours? Oh shit. That wasn't what I meant to do. Oh, I can do it like this. Oh yes, that's fine. Oh, a scimitar. Yep, let's collect all of that. Thank you. Citizens are like, what the hell is this? I'm gonna... I'm gonna talk to Amiri like this. This is gonna be fun. Where is the tavern at? Yep, that's right there. Hey Amiri, don't mind me. I'm just a big chunk of rocks. Barbarian sips the beer from her mug with a grim look. She hesitates as if she doesn't know where to begin. Once I told you about my tribe, remember? The 6 bears? Of course I remember. Me, I'd be happy to forget, but... They were spotted on your lands. Our scouts told they saw their camp near the Numeria border. What are they doing here? You're asking me? I don't have any idea. Really hope I never see these ugly faces again. I walked across Numeria to be as far from them as I could. Now they follow me? What the hell? So let's visit my old tribe, find out what they want, and we can kick them back. Okay then. Let's see if I need to talk to Alina about something. Your Grace, I wouldn't want to bother you, but if you have a spare moment, I'd like to ask you something. What did you want to ask, Elena? Your Grace, the city is getting rebuilt after the bloom, but the people survived such terror. I know almost all of them, and I see in their eyes what that nightmare did to them. And I thought we can cheer them up somehow. I make a special treat for everyone, but I can't do it alone. Oh, you need Ikondaio for that? The thing is, I have a very special family recipe, which I'm sure the locals would love. It's an omelette made from a roc's egg. The bird is not really a bird, but a huge monster that lays eggs very rarely. They're considered a royal treat. Only a few people in all the stolen lands have ever tried one. If we treat the people to this delicacy, the whole neighborhood will be buzzing about it for months. What could be a better medicine for their fear and sorrow than something fresh to boast about? I know there is a rock that lives on Talon Peak, but it's a dangerous place. I offered a reward, but none of the hunters I know will risk to go there. I know you can handle it, Your Grace. It's no task for a baron, but there's no one else to ask. A fine idea. I'll try to get you such an egg. Thank you so much. I'm sure you can handle it easily. Yeah, I'll just dress up as a rock, and nobody will notice me being at the Talon Peak. Please tell me what other news you've heard. Your stories are so interesting and useful. Oh, stop, Your Grace. You know the news around here. Nothing strange is happening. We're rebuilding the city, getting back to our feet. Oh, and we've changed the name of the inn. Did you see? And I did not. Let's see how far away this... what are they called? This tribe is. 6 Bears Camp. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Maybe we should just check that out then. And then maybe we can visit some places on that side as well, because there is a whole bunch of stuff I haven't discovered yet. So let's head over here. Okay, they're in tents, it seems. Can we talk to one of these? Amiri, she has the nerve to show her face among us again. We have suffered so much, it's all her fault. Alright. Oh, here we go. What are they fighting?
You should be.
This should do it.
Oh boy. It's either elementals or undead. Who's this? As soon as you approach the camp, a bright-eyed girl in a long skirt runs up to Amiri and gives her a big hug. Amiri, you're really alive! Everyone said you were killed by the giants, but I always believed you survived, and no one ever found your body. I missed you so much. There now, stop crying, I'm alive and well. You know nothing can beat me. Here, meet each other. Hillock, this is Baron Grand Blackforge. He's something like a new chieftain for me now. Grand Blackforge, this is Hillock. She's the only decent person in my whole lousy tribe. Don't say that. Yes, the elders were mean to you, but you shouldn't blame the whole tribe. I'm Hillock, Songkeeper of the Six Bears. You must be the ruler of these lands. Forgive us for intruding on your domain, but we... Wait, really? You're really Songkeeper now? That's great. Since when? I always wanted to be one. While you were learning to fight, I learned the legends. While you were training with the sword, I trained with the tambourine. But I was initiated during your funeral feast, Amiri, when we were saying goodbye to you and your party. As I sang at the funeral pyre, my heart broke in pain. Desna whispered to me and told me how I could turn this pain to power. Even the rocks and stones cried over the fallen when they heard my song that night. Nice to meet you, Hillock. May both our tribes live in peace. Uh-oh. There's the big chief. Urgh. Chieftain Akaya. Hillock, who are you chatting with? Who are you? Wait. He looks closer at Amiri's face and suddenly starts to yell, pointing his crooked finger at her. You, pariah, freak! After all you did, you still have the nerve to come and show your ugly face here? Chieftain Akaya, this is Baron Grand Blackforge. We're in his lands now. Please soften your heart. Maybe he can help us. Baron. Something like a chieftain, right? You don't look like one. You wanna try me, old man? Huh? I'm Akaya, chieftain of the Six Bears tribe, and I need you to give me this dirty scumbag. Yeah, right. Watch your tongue, chief. You are a guest in these lands, uninvited and not particularly welcome. Yeah, you tell him, Valerie. Quiet, woman. The chiefs are talking. You think you can talk back to a warrior just because you learned to put on armor? Oh, I love the second one. That's too cool not to use, actually. Sounds like you're not too clever. So I'll speak in a language I'm sure you understand. One more rude word and I'll punch your rotten teeth down your throat. You threaten the Six Bears, you foolish pup? Don't waste your breath. Thanks to her, we've witnessed horrors you can't imagine. Just let me tell you what she's done to us. From the dawn of time, our tribe lived by the old ways. Everyone had a place, a job to do. Men crafted and went hunting, women bore children and kept the huts clean. These are the ways set by our ancestors, and we do not change it. But then this upstart girl wants to match herself against men. She passed the warrior's initiation, she went hunting, but there's truth in the saying, nothing good comes from a woman with a sword. Well, you're talking to a party which has 3 women with rather large swords, so, you know. Neighbor tribes laughed at us. Look, there is a second chieftain in the tribe. Soft chieftain, girl chieftain. Must be the end of the Six Bears, and they were right. She brought disaster upon our whole tribe. Soft chief? They really couldn't find a better nickname for this brontosaur than Soft? Or does this tribe consist only of giants? I mean, That's obviously not true unless gender stereotypes are having a serious impact on the perception of reality. Once a gang of giants came to our lands. They scared our prey, attacked our huntsmen. So we decided to deal with them. We sent a group and she went along. For a long time we waited for this group to return. Then we went searching for them even longer. All we found were their dead bodies. Giants killed them all, everyone except for her. And then things got even worse. Have you seen those monsters? An evil spirit sends them. The ghost of a giant. He's the one who chased us from our lands. He chased us through all of Numeria. Even now, he is somewhere nearby. Maybe he's just over that hill. He chases us, kills our people, and always says the same. Bring the thief to me, find Amiri. Oh, okay, it's the one whose sword you picked up, huh? Now you understand? That's what your dreams have cost us. You brought a curse on our tribe, pariah. Now hand me your weapons and get yourself to the woman's hut. That is your place. It always was and always will be. We'll feed you to the ghost and maybe then he'll leave us alone. And at least you'll atone for a tiny part of your guilt. Who is that? Oh, that's Amiri. In reply, Amiri headbutts the chieftain. Oh yeah, breaking his nose with a sickly crunch. Paying no heed to Hillock's squeal and growling in anger, she leaps upon him, punching the old man's face. The chieftain spits blood and struggles to speak. Amiri grabs her sword. You realize that a murder will quickly follow. Yeah, should I just watch in silence? Yikes. Amiri plunges her sword into the chieftain's chest. She breathes heavily, staring at the old man as he falls to his knees before her. Then she looks around the campsite and all the barbarians who witnessed the scene, Hillock included, dash inside their huts. Panting heavily and swaying like a drunk, Amiri approaches you and puts her bloody hand on your shoulder. That old goat said some evil spirit must be somewhere nearby. Let's go, we find him and we kill him. Then we make them all go back where they're from. I don't owe to them nothing and never. I don't want to see them ever again. Well, oh, there he is. All right.
A calculated risk.
So, let's see. Maybe it's time to drink some enlargement potions. You have one. You don't. Where are my potions? That's acid. We might not want to drink that one. Oh, what's this? Buried out wyvern. Okay. Reduce person. Large person. Yes. Alright. So, let's start gulping down some potions. You watch them grow. Oh, was that all? Well, we didn't have to use the potions. Let's see. A great axe, banded mail, and some boots. Let's grab some stuff in you know, as a thank you for saving them. Sure, we can loot the place, right? Because that's what we do, we loot. And Hillock is gonna become the new chieftain, I think. That's it, we're done with your evil spirit. We cut him to pieces and cast him to the wind. You didn't even try to speak with him? Amiri, we've already fought and killed him many times. It's no use, he always comes back. Oh Amiri, why do you always slash first and think later? So what was I supposed to do? Lay on the ground for him? Let him eat me? Hillock, Amiri's right, there was no time to talk. Why are you punishing me, Desna? Okay, Amiri's predictable, but what about you, chieftain? You must realize every deal starts with negotiation. At least you could have tried. Amiri, I hoped so much that after we found you everything would be better. What should we do now? You don't like something? Come on, speak up, I can hear. I'll tell you what I don't like. You left me. Thanks to you, I realized that a woman can do something bigger than scraping hides and cooking stew. I hope you would become chief, and I'd be your advisor, and together we change the ways of this tribe. But instead, you just disappeared without even saying goodbye. I had nothing left but to become Akaya's advisor, who led this tribe through the whole Numeria. Who do you think? Who negotiated with the other tribes? And who lived in the woman's hut all this time, serving dinner to the chieftain? Now we found you, you ruined everything. Now the chieftain is dead. Who will be chief now? Will he even listen to me? Or will he be like you, letting his fist decide everything? Will this be the end of our tribe? Congratulations, Amiri, now you're just like a real man from the Six Bears. You only think about yourself. You use your fists whether you need them or not. And then you leave it to the women to sort out your mess. Oh yeah, you tell her. So that's how you talk now, huh? You want me to tell you why I smashed this old mushroom's face and why I fled? I'll tell you. Listen now, you wanted it. The war party I went with, you think we went to fight the giants? I thought that too. I was so happy, I was full. We did not go there to kill giants, Hillock. We went there to kill me. They thought giants would eat me up. They won't have to get their hands dirty, but I came back, alive, and with this sword. I thought no one would dare to say that Amiri wasn't a real fighter, but they just laughed into my face and said, if the giants didn't kill me, the frost would. Then they left me alone in the wilderness without food or tent, and when I understood why, when I saw what this hunt was for, it was then, for the first time in my life, I felt real rage. Yes, Hillock. Don't you turn away now, look into my eyes. I killed them all. With this sword. I'm not a thief, Hillock. I'm much worse. I'm a kinslayer. And you know what? I don't care. They deserved it. Our whole damn tribe can go to the Dragon's Maw. And me too? What? Do I deserve to die? Should I go to the Dragon's Maw too? No, you, this wasn't what I meant. You're not like them. I'm a part of this tribe, Amiri. If you don't want to help me save it, you better leave. I'll manage without you. I'll ask the Tiger Lords for help. Who are they? The Tiger Lord Barbarians are a tribe of Callets along Bravoy's borderlands who trace their lineage to an Age of Destiny band of conquerors that once swept from the realm of the Mammoth Lords to southeastern Numeria, behind the warlord Armag. Even today they are the Callet tribe with the broadest range of travel, providing mercenaries to such places as the realm of the Mammoth Lords in the west and Iobaria in the east. The Tiger Lords draw their inspiration from dire tigers and revere an immense Smilodon named Speartooth as their totem. Oh, they're gonna like us with our Smilodons. Amiri spits on the ground, then grabs your hand in her iron grip and drags you away without saying another word. So I'm guessing we're not... That's it? Yeah, okay. Oh, well, I was looking forward to helping them actually, but I guess this is fine too. Let's head over here and check out that mysterious shrine over there. Let's cross the river. There's someone on the road, get ready. We stopped on the banks of the Selen River. It was quiet, too quiet. It was no secret that a whole flotilla of pirates called the Selen their home, and King Aravetti hadn't lifted a finger against them. The oppressive silence and the sense of a looming threat were like a weight upon our backs. We began to count how many unfinished tasks we had on this side of the Selen. Why must we go west at all? No one was waiting to greet us in that foreign land. The Baron gave us a sign and the whole party froze, listening for any sound. Above the splashing waves, we could barely make out the creak of a bowstring and the sound of a paddle slapping the water. Pirate boats were most definitely waiting for us, hidden along the opposite bank. The Baron shouted out, asking if there was anybody on the opposite bank, and if there was a chance we might part ways peacefully. Silence reigned for a time, and then an answer came from the opposite shore. A harsh and rather rude voice informed us that if we wanted to cross the river, we'd have to pay. Alas, the price, everything that we had, seemed rather high. Well, let's go for it. The moment we left the shore behind, arrows started to peck the water around us. Black pirate boats emerged from the overgrowth along the opposite shore. Fortunately, they'd made their move too early and we had enough time to turn back and reach the shore. If we'd swum a little further, the pirates would have caught us and we'd all have an inglorious death from a paddle blow to the head. Crossing was impossible and we had no idea how to deal with the bandits. Surely they'd prepare ambushes all along the opposite bank. We resolved that someday we would bring order to the Selen. Okay, well. So did we get over it now or not? Okay. Yeah, so we cannot get over it. Okay, that much is clear. So let's head over to this Tenacious Marsh. Let's see what we'll find in here.
How curious.
A bunch of spells in the marsh. It's rather odd, if you ask me.
Submit.
Oh, that's a gigantic slug.
This will hurt.
Yeah, sneak attacks. Oh, ooh, that was a nice blow. So all sorts of weapons over there. Another leather scrap. Okay, that's good.
In due time.
I'm guessing that's it for the marsh. Oh, there may be something more here.
That is not far.
Not really. Okay, so let's head for... Yeah, I'm guessing the spike stretch is gonna be the same thing with the pirates. So let's head for the brown Baldhead. Let's see what that does. Well, it's a whole bunch of dire wolves. Man, if we would have collected all those skins, we could have decorated like every single building in the capital. What's this? This lad couldn't have been much past 16. His blood-stained face is a mask of horror. Well, he got one fine hide. Oh, there's more of them. A blood-stained letter, Roble, you made a true selection. By this letter I appoint you the headman of the Alazar Wolves. Congratulations. We've just received new orders. Herdsmen from local villages held a whip round for money and hired us to kill the Cyclops that's been ravaging their herd for the last several years. It's not much money, but this is a good and proper deed. Our key advantage lies in our numbers. So we should engage the Cyclops on open ground. We can't let him hole up in his lair. Our objective is simple: gather the rest of the recruits near the cave in the Narlmarches, draw out the Cyclops and lead him to the meadow, where our main forces will surround and neutralize him. I'll brief you on the details when we meet. I'm counting on you. And we get a wooden spoon. Nice. It seems these poor sods met their deaths as they tried to escape. Their armor and weapons are in poor condition. Okay.
As it should be.
Let's take a quick look around, see if we discover something secret. This poor lad was smashed against a stone with tremendous force. Whatever killed him, it was much larger than a wolf. Right. Well, a Cyclops, that's something we haven't faced before, I think. So let's see if we can find this Saint Galvan's Gullet. That looks nice. More dead bodies. There's dead bodies all over the place here. These workers didn't stand a chance. Cartwheel tracks. By the look of them, the cart was leaving in a hurry. A well-dressed and well-armed man, his pale face still holds a expression of what? Surprise and fear. A crumpled sheet of paper. Money received from Ticker, collector of antiquities. From local herdsman to kill the Cyclops. Let's see. Okay. Let's do a lore religion check. Oh, here he is.
You.
A greater Cyclops. Well, let's see how much damage this guy does. Well, okay, we can take on a Cyclops, no problem. Damn, that was a big swing though. Great club, some hide armor. Okay, so let's try this lore religion thing again.
What a bother!
It seems the Cyclops smashed the pillar, trying to hit the workers. The pillar's base has a picture of a giant with a ram's head, a swarm of flies breaking out of its single gouged eye. Okay then. That's a whole bunch of stuff. Nice.
What a surprise!
Oh, there is a lair. Bones, skulls, rotten hides. There is nothing of interest in this tiny cave. Oh, that's a pity. An amulet. Okay. Let's see if there is more on this side then. Apparently not. Would there be a way to get up there on the left? Let's check that for a moment. See if we can find... I could discover a way up there. Because it looks like there's something there. But sometimes you need to discover like the way up. But no. Okay, never mind. So that's one Cyclops, one less Cyclops in the kingdom. So we can now go to the, what is it? The sunny Hillock?
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Might be worth checking out.
We should gather our strength.
Alright, yes, here we go. What? There is a purple horse? And we're gonna talk to it? Seriously? What the hell? Merchant in distress. A stout, middle-aged man is fighting to keep his balance on top of the creaking tower. He's terrified and sweat is running down his face, so much so it soaked his shirt through. For the sake of all the gods, Take me down before I break my neck. Oh, Arya. I'm Tamrat, the Pathfinder. I'd be happy to tell you the story of my life after you help me down. Hold down, I'll help ya. Jump, I'll catch ya. Alright, Tamrat, pull yourself together. Tamrat tries to steady himself, prepared to jump. As he does, the makeshift tower begins to sway dangerously. With a yelp, Tamrat leaps as the tower begins to tumble down. Crates falling everywhere, you extend your arms forward to catch him. And you succeed. Struggling with the effort, you set the vendor on the ground as best as you can. Thank the gods, I'm safe. Thank you too. If only poor Evan was as lucky. Tell me about yourself. Of course, I'm Tamrat from Gullet, and I make my living selling paints. I buy them in the city, then travel to villages in the area selling them. Everyone wins. The peasants don't have to travel to the city, and I provide for my family. What exactly happened here? I was carrying my wares to the neighboring village. I've heard strange stories of odd happenings on this road, but I didn't listen, the old fool that I am. My coachman, Avim, and I were barely halfway to the village when a crowd of fays sprang out of the woods, laughing and encircled us. We didn't stand a chance. They started to rummage through the cart, and then, I could scarcely believe it, they began building this ridiculous tower, arguing about what they should call it. And while they were building it, one of the crates fell and cracked open, and the paints, they were fascinated by them. But they couldn't find a canvas, so they decided to paint our poor horse, Garland. They made him huge with their magic and started to color him, each in their own way. Garland just couldn't stop rearing, he was so scared, and Avim couldn't take it anymore. He loved Garland so much. We've been through so much together. Long story short, Avim broke free and tried to drive the Fae away. That's when Garland fled. The Fae were ready to kill poor Avim where he stood, but the woman who led them proposed a joke instead. Before I knew it, they had put me on top of the tower, so I couldn't disturb them. And then they stuffed poor Avim into the cart with the remainder of the boxes, then shrunk the cart, but not Avim. Oh wow. That's quite cruel. So how did they call this tower, Tamrat? The Temple of Solitary Contemplation. Okay. Where can I find the Fae who did this? Suddenly you hear branches rustle and noise from the nearby bushes becoming louder and louder. Okay. What's up, Fae? Whoa, what's this? Is that a Fae? Holy crap, they're big.
We'll do it the hard way.
No strike wasted.
Alright, that's one down. Oh, there is the Fae. From the hill's summit, a slim and miniature woman with dark hair and pale, almost moonlit skin is regarding you curiously. There is a light smile on her lips, but her eyes are like the cold depths of an ocean. Judging by her appearance, she can only be a narrate. So that's who spoiled our fun and killed the guardians we left to watch over our new friend. We didn't invite you to participate in our game, but still you intervened and ruined everything. Why? Intimidate 35. Ooh. Okay, let's try this. I'm the ruler of these lands and your acts are against our laws. You must provide reparations or be brought to justice. Nerit's face remains indifferent, but you can see some caution in her eyes. Well, if you insist. So be it, I'll fix what can still be fixed. What happened now? Okay.
Follow my lead.
Thank you. I dread to imagine what could have happened to me if not for you. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. Okay. Can we move up there? Take a look at this area. We can, apparently. Will we find something here, though? That's the question. Doesn't look like it.
In due time.
So let's head over here now. Let's head to the Baneful Bog.
All according to plan.
Let's see what's up here. Looks like a village. Lizard folk.
In due time.
To victory!
Thickskin Tribe King Itzar. Tribe Queen Resha. Oh well. Looks like they don't want to talk to us. Let's take down the king.
I'm glad you dead. Left yourself exposed.
Well, this king took a lot of damage. Damn. Let's see if there's some more stuff that we can grab. Okay, well, that was another short encounter. Let's head to this Dappled Quagmire real quickly.
Let's finish them quick.
Poisonous Shambling Mound. Okay. Well, that exploded. Oh, there are some Nixies there.
Cannot hide from me.
How about you target them?
A clever boy.
And then let's see, inflict light wounds on yourself. That's possible.
This body holds no more.
I guess not. So maybe you should run.
Over.
Yeah, mirror image is not really gonna help you if there is 5 attacks per Smalanon. Damn. What did we do here? Oh, this just disappears? Oh, there it is again. Alright. Now it's dead. Let's get out of that cloud, maybe. Right. It kind of looks like we're affected by a bunch of stuff.
How curious.
There's another great trap there. Let's disarm this one. With some luck.
This is not
Nope.
the way it works. I'm positive I found something.
Great.
Interesting.
There's quite a lot of these.
You can thank me now.
Oh, okay. 1 out of how many?
We need to try something else. Child's play.
Right. What is this? A sickle and charred screwdriver with the Technic League brand. Okay then. Let's head up here. Right, so I'm not inside of my barony at the moment. So how about I move somewhere where I am inside and then take a quick look at the kingdom
Oh,
tasks.
some rest, isn't it?
There's so many peaceful travelers that we're meeting.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Yes, yes. The advisor failed to come to terms with the foreign dealers and the deal soured. Okay, that's an opportunity. It's a pity. Oh man, how come we are like not succeeding in so many problems when I put crisis points in there and everything? The treasurer found a manufacturing solution in gold which would lift a significant burden from the workers. Sadly, the locals didn't see the great value in the proposal and instead made the advisor a laughingstock. Okay. So, the guards talked to the refugees and reassured them that the authorities would protect everyone in the region, whereas elsewhere they would be defenseless. The people weighed their options and decided to remain where it was safe. They now appreciate their royal protection even more. Community +2, stability +4. The Councillor's decision to impose government control over the grain reserves made it possible to avoid famine. The people are praising the Baron and his wise and decisive advisor. Well, I mean, yeah, +4 loyalty, but if it had failed, it was minus, like, I don't know how many stats. Cheap publicity. The bards listened carefully to the advisor's suggestions, and then they took to the road. Now songs of praise can be heard in taverns across the barony. Community +2, loyalty +2, and culture +1. And our curator needs help. Okay. And there is trade taxes to take care of again. So let's give that to Jubilost. What else can we do? So we have some ranking up to do. That much is clear. We have some economic things. This one I don't want to do. Attacks, no border training camps, that I could do. Laying the foundation, it's maybe worth it. Let's give that to Ikondayu. We have plenty of BP now anyway. Let's strengthen Bartholomew's skills as a treasurer. Let's give that to Lindsay. It's just picking up some things that you know, we've been waiting for a long time. Okay, we need an arcane advisor, I think. Defenders of the land and divine protection from poison. Okay, so that is nothing we can do at the moment. And then we have a rank up. So let's see, this is... the headquarters will be opened. Okay. We need to put a bunch of people on 3 still, so I would prefer those actually. So relations, divine, stability and culture are the ones that I wanna bring to 3. So the warden, but he's busy. The high priest is busy. Yeah. Okay, so we can put loyalty. Let's do that. The storyteller raises his hand to get your attention, Your Grace. Please spare me a few moments. As your curator, I request you to listen to this kind lady who wishes to discuss with you something of great importance. The Aasimar bows. Oh, an Aasimar. The young woman is wearing simple clothes but carries herself with dignity. My greatest respect, Baron. My name is Rikri Sharvan, and I am the leader of a small group of enthusiasts who wish to enrich life in the city. I come to you for 2 reasons: to tell you about our cause and to ask for your support. A while ago, an idea emerged in our ranks. Even though there are many ways to entertain oneself in the capital, there are still not enough cultural events taking place, even as artists are starved for money and audience. Thus we have decided to form a society for the appreciation of fine arts. Each member pays a modest monthly fee and in return gets to vote which event the society should fund each month. Just imagine, the community will finally be able to organize exhibitions, performances, philosophical debates, concerts, and do all this on its own. We will inspire our friends and neighbors, but in order to provide an adequate reward for our most distinguished artist, we shall need to attract more members and increase our funds. All we ask of you is a little support. Any funds you can spare will be most welcome. We will especially need your help in founding and promoting this society and organizing the events. It will require great effort to make this dream come true. Thank you for your time. Please, if you decide to support us, send us a message through your curator, and whatever your decision, I hope your esteemed advisor will honor us by taking part in the opening ceremony. The storyteller cocks his head. So, what shall I tell Lady Sharvan? To my mind, these people need our guidance and attention more than they need our money. We could inform all the city in this newly founded society and assist in the collection of membership fees. We shall help them found and promote the society. A most wise decision. Community and culture +1. Okay. Dragon. An opportunist dwarven war axe. Okay. If my gift pleases you, please respond in kind. I've been robbed. Some thieves crept into my workshop and took all my gold. And onslaught too. I hadn't even had a chance to finish it. The people are saying that the robbers, thieves and murderers have lately been freely roaming the area. They gather along the Torn River near the ford. You're the ruler, so please I beg you to take action to find it. Okay. Okay, so we can actually rank up the Curator. Let's maybe... Oh yeah, he's busy. So let's rank up Tristian in that case. Loyalty has reached rank 4 thanks to the Councillor and the Baron. Subjects' loyalty to their ruler has reached new heights. The joys of life. Pamphlets mocking the people's indolence worked. The hedonic teachings came to an end. Culture +2. The trade taxes are done again. Economy +2. That's great. We opened the guard headquarters. Military +3. Stability +4. Okay, great. And this project is successful as well. Right. So, what events do we have? Look into the future. A talented astrologist and prophet wishes to express his personal gratitude to the ruler for everything he's done for the sake of the people. The elf wishes to foretell all troubles and opportunities the Baron will encounter next year. Yeah, we don't have an advisor for that. That's a pity. A high society wedding. Okay. Bumper harvest. And the Councillor awaits us. Okay, so let's take a look who's doing this. That's Valerie. Okay. So let's send Valerie on this event. 55% chance. Let's make that into an 80% chance. And then let's put Jubilost here. 85%, yeah, that should be fine. And let's head to our throne room once more. Grand Blackforge, a local merchant, wishes to be relieved of his taxes, which naturally stands against the laws of the barony. In return for this service, he promises to put in a good word for you amongst the city's trade community. I realize that such an offer might stir you to outrage, but try to understand. Greed can cloud anyone's judgment. Wealthy and pauper alike, we must teach these people that the times have changed. The law no longer serves only the rich. Reject this offer, but refrain from punishing him. Tell him that the law in my domain applies equally to all. You'll have to turn down many similar offers, but eventually people will come to realize that the stolen lands have changed forever. Henceforth, everyone is equal before the law. Sharel, the half-elf, is clearly embarrassed to be in the palace. Greetings, your grace. Here, I've brought you something. Sharel bows as he hands you a bundle. Rogue's Companion. Okay. Let's see. I need something from you. Oh, these are the clothes. Okay. As a tailor, you should know best what's missing from my wardrobe. You will look irresistible in the clothing I'll make for you. You've done so much for me, your grace. You cleared my name of slander, freed me from jail, gave me a chance to do my job with honor. Someone wiser than I would simply settle down and live a happy, quiet life. But there's a reason I was arrested at the outskirts of your domain. I don't want to discuss it here. Please come over to my village when you have a moment. We can talk there. Believe me, I have quite a story to tell you. Greetings, your grace. As you know, I was born in Keonin, the most wonderful land that has ever existed, and yet I must say living in your country is a pleasure to me. The people here seem to be content. They trust you and trust me as your court craftsman. It's important to know who one's patron is and how he treats his subjects. It's a fine thing to share in the joy and amusement. Look, this is my gift to you, Baron. Right. Yeah, so... Oh, we can rank up the Councillor again. I would actually like to rank up the Curator. Huh? That doesn't work? I'm a bit confused. So Bumper Harvest, the treasurer managed to sell the excess grains at a very favorable price, 10 BP and +6 economy, okay. Bartholomew's training is complete, that is good as well. Free Tinkers. One of the villages refuses to recognize the authorities. They wish to live on their own as they did under the Staglor's rule. If they get away with this, the neighbors will surely follow their example and deny their oaths to the Baron. The state could collapse without its subjects. Let's send Amiri to deal with this. There we go. So, how come this ranking up thing takes only 3 days? I don't get it. Ends in 3 days. Why is that? That's odd. So what happens if I do this then? Well, that took a lot longer than expected. I thought it was just 14 days, but I must have not looked at it properly. So culture reached rank 3. That's positive at least. Stability reached rank 3. That is positive as well. So now we need relations and divine to get to rank 3 as well. Talented astrologist, yes, that's a pity. High society wedding was a triumph. The wedding held according to all the old traditions became the event of the month. The splendor and of the ceremony surpassed even Breivik celebrations, and the military parade drew the attention of all the citizens of the capital. Community, military, and divine +3. Wow. That's a nice one. The free thinkers, the advisors, people captured the settlement and brought the villagers into submission. The instigators were rooted out and arrested. It turned out that the trouble was started by a gang of outlaws who'd been prowling the roads. Community +1, military +3, stability +2. Our economy is going really well, actually. 114 economy. Nice. So we need this arcane guy. Strengthen the storyteller's skills as a curator. Sure. Storyteller can do that himself. Okay, well, yeah. He can do that himself, that's fine. We have plenty of things to do. Let's see. Protection from poison. Still recovery from the pestilence. Okay, so he's still working on that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if we really need this one. Curses, the training, economy, border training camps. That might be interesting. Let the general handle that one. And then maybe we can rank up some more. Let's see, what does this do? This is 14 days. Can rank up the regent once more. Right, community has reached rank 4. That's very good. Your realm has healed the wounds left by the calamity. Okay, that's very good. Border training camps have been placed. That's also very good. Let's rank up Jubilost and then we're gonna end the episode. Economy has reached rank 5. The storyteller's training is complete. That is very good. We can train someone else now, it appears. Bartholomew's skills as a treasurer once more. Okay, and let's first check a whole bunch of events here. Opportunity problem, okay. Extortionist guards. Citizens of the region are angry. The local guards demand protection money and promises trouble to anyone who doesn't pay. Well, I'm sure Amiri is gonna take care of that one. What else do we have? Troublemakers. Okay, that's a problem. There is a visitor waiting, yes. Treasurer wants my attention, okay. Alright, so the rest is opportunities. So, let's send... Okay, let's do it in order. Let's check who can go where. So this is Tristian. Okay, let's send Tristian over there. This is Jubilost. Let's send him over there. Blank spots. That can be a Kundayo. We can send Valerie to deal with the troublemakers. And then we can send the storyteller to deal with the blank spots. There we go. And then we need the throne room once more. Idris Hanvaki, a young man wearing fancy clothes with delicate features and perfect posture, gives you a precisely measured light bow. Your Grace, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Idris Hanvaki. I beg you to give me a moment of your precious time. I thank you for honoring me with your visit. To what do I owe the pleasure? A surprised expression appears on the young man's face, but he conceals it behind a polite smile. Such flawless courtesy. I can see you are a true noble, unlike some impostors from the River Kingdoms. Let me get straight to the point of my visit, for it is the matter of utmost importance. A tragedy has brought me here. One that has been looming over my family for a while, and perhaps one that has already come to pass. You see, Your Grace, 2 months ago, my elder brother, Toman Hanvaki, went missing. After leaving Gralton, where our family resides, he headed northwest. His destination, as we found out later, was a village called Farnhold. But he never arrived there. Your capital is the last place he was seen alive. We don't know where he is, or whether he's still alive. Our poor father is losing his head in grief. Please help us learn something about the fate of my brother, and you'll gain an eternally loyal ally. Tell me about your family. The Anvakis are an ancient family with a long history hailing back to the days before Gralton's founding. Unfortunately, our wealth has been depleted by a series of reckless ventures like the one my brother is partaking in right now. Family archives, some heirlooms, and our honor, these are all the treasures our once influential house has come to possess. Tell me about your brother. Our family, no matter how venerable, has always carried a spirit of adventurousness, if you will, in our blood. A thirst for risk and exploits. Each generation has had its own daredevil who left all he owned and went chasing after some ghostly treasures, completely ignoring the tears of his loved ones. I'm afraid this family curse has befallen my brother now. If only I knew what exactly he was looking for, or where exactly he was going. Sadly, all I've managed to learn was the name of some village out in the middle of nowhere, Farnhold, along with the fact that my brother never arrived there. I'll see what I can do for you. Alright, Juby, what's up? Grand Black Forge. It's time we discuss one of the gravest problems of the River Kingdoms, piracy, and all the crimes which accompany it. You see, for decades the illegal trade of stolen goods flowed amongst the criminals and corrupt merchants of these lands. Now that we have guards in the harbors and along the roads, this illegal traffic has slowed, but only somewhat. Someone else might suggest you take advantage of this situation, simply collect your fees and don't ask too many questions about the blood these goods are soaked in. But as a traveler far and wide, experience has taught me that the real wealth only gathers where there is no robbery or smuggling. The major trade units won't want a deal with one who promotes piracy. I warn against tolerating things. As they now stand, establish proper customs in your harbor and hunt down these lawless captains. The shadow trade must be put to an end. I command the establishment of proper customs. So we shall put an end to the illegal trade of stolen goods in these lands. What music to my ears! You heed my advice, proving that my labors to elevate this territory have not been wasted. I shall endeavor in my next book to explain how important it is for every wise advisor to work with a leader who knows better than to interfere. Community +2, relations +2, stability +2. There we go, another gift from Bucken. Greetings, Your Grace. By tradition, this is the gift from Dragon Scale Plate. Ooh, nice. Your Grace, I come bearing gifts, a sign of my gratitude for taking an old man into your service. Extinguisher. Nice. With such weapons, you can go on raids and protect your lands. Everything has been tempered in lamb blood with proper prayers to all the proper gods. Let's see. What are we making? Armor or weapons? How about a two-handed sword? It's ready, I brought you something. Will of the Disciple. Okay. Thank you, you can continue your work. So many gifts. And another one. There is Shania again. Heart Piercer. Right, I'm gonna end the episode here. It's been going on for quite a while again. So, if you're enjoying the content, by all means, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments what you think about the series so far. Subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.